Hey guys, it's Rachel and today we are making homemade graham crackers. I have always wanted to make homemade graham crackers, but I've always thought like, then I gotta go buy like whole wheat flour. I don't really know what else is in them because they seem kind of hard to make, but once you get the whole wheat flour, they're actually really simple. This is also going to be part of a 3-part s'mores video. I'm going to be making homemade graham crackers, homemade marshmallows, and then assembling it in the end to make really kuma s'mores. So it's going to be the perfect homemade, totally gourmet s'more, and I am super excited to try it in the end, so let's get started. To start off, you're going to need a cup of regular flour, along with a cup of whole wheat flour. Whole wheat flour is made up of the entire grain, and that gives it that more textured appearance, and it's going to be perfect for our graham crackers. Now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then we're going to go ahead and give this a whisk. I personally love eating graham crackers, and I could definitely just eat the plain ones, no s'mores necessary, and these ones are great because they don't have all those processed ingredients that the grocery store ones tend to have. Now you can see in a stand mixer I have 1 beaten egg, and I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of canola oil. Make sure you measure out your oil before you measure out the honey, that way when you add in your 1/4 cup of honey, it'll just slide out really easily. Then I'm also going to add in 2 tablespoons of milk, and then go ahead and combine this. Then we're going to add in all of our dry ingredients. You can see I switched over to the paddle attachment here, and I'm just going to mix this up. Then I'm going to take this out onto some plastic wrap, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Afterwards, I'm just going to pop this dough into the fridge for about 1 hour. Once our dough is nice and firm, go ahead and take it out. I'm just going to place this onto a floured work surface. Then you're just going to get your dough nice and floured up because this tends to be a sticky dough. Afterwards, I'm going to grab my favorite marble rolling pin, and I'm going to go ahead and roll out our dough. I'm not sure how good a thick and chewy graham cracker would be, so make sure you roll out your dough nice and thin. You're shooting for about 1/16 of an inch here. Then I'm just going to take these adorable mint scallop square cutters I have, and I'm just going to start cutting out some graham crackers. Of course, you could also just cut these into plain rectangles or any other cute shapes that you have. Then I'm going to peel off the excess dough. And now to make them look like graham crackers, I'm going to take a skewer and make that impression down the middle. Then I'm going to take the blunt end and create 8 dots on each side. This is going to prevent air bubbles in your cookies. However, if you don't have the patience to do this, feel free to just jab these with a fork. Now I'm going to place these on a parchment paper lined baking sheet, and I'm just going to brush them with some milk. This will give the cookies a nice satiny sheen on top. Then I'm going to bake them off at 375 for about 13 minutes. Let them cool completely on the baking sheet and you're done. These actually taste just like real graham crackers. I know they might look a little bit dark, and when I first took them out of the oven I was like, well, it looks like these are going to be a little bit burned, but they actually have just the perfect texture and crispiness to them, and you also get that great graham cracker flavor, just a hint of honey. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you stay tuned for my marshmallow video and also my really kuma s'more video. Those are coming up very soon. I'm actually going to film those right after I finish eating this graham cracker here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. Click below for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe for more cute recipes. Talk to you soon.